I'm Lucy and I got some splaining to do. So, don't know why, but my anxiety over this has been like, you know, and like, I don't know why. Actually, I kind of know why. So I did a lot of soul searching and staring at the analytics of my videos, and you'll probably notice that unless I messed up, this is a very long video. And the answer to that is it wasn't a question. But yeah, this is a... Am I recording audio? I am recording audio. You can hopefully hear me. Yeah, and the question that was not a question is that yes. I looked like... I looked at my analytics. I am quitting the animation videos because those are not good for my analytics. And I'm replacing the animation videos with art videos because I noticed when things are art in Metabang Paint, they were more people wanted to watch it. So I need to do some kind of art to feel like I'm progressing as a human being. So I'm doing these big, full character thingamabobs. And those take like an hour, maybe 2 hours to do. So it's cool. And since people prefer these so much, like, there's the easy road, and then there's the hard road. And the easy road is just put out 1 hour, 45-minute videos for this series. And the hard road is what I'm hopefully doing right now. Instead of just... What? That's wrong. That's concerningly wrong. What? Well, that... because of what I'm doing, it doesn't matter too much. That was weird. Instead of saying me, it went e. I'm like, what? So this is Watashine Iranko Carbon. She's a scientist, so all her pen names are based on elements. Yeah. So, what's up, guys? So it's a winter wonderland kind of outside. It rained like crazy. The creek next to my house was jumping like it's gonna get out of its banks. But all week I was hearing winter storm, there's gonna be a winter storm. And I was looking forward to beautiful, fluffy snow, but instead, icky, icy rain. And then it started snowing, like the most big, beautiful, beefy snowflakes you can imagine. But, there were more puddles in my yard than yard. So instead of getting a beautiful dusting of lovely snow, we got slush. Slushy slush. Not as fun. Alright, so I don't have that open, so I don't... know how many, yeah. So you might notice that I'm going through really fast. I am relying basically solely off of the spectrogram. Do you expect more from me by now? It's not that I'm lazy and not double checking, it's just that I really know how to read spectrograms. Also, this is very hard to hear. I can turn up my system audio, but that's okay. That's okay. So yeah. These are very quiet samples. So yeah, so what I usually do is I sit down and I record in one go, and that is what you get. But in the interest of making my channel what the viewers seemingly want the most, I am going to stitch it all together. And at first I was like, I'm like, okay, I need to figure out themes. I need to figure out this. I need to figure out that. But then I saw that Iranko had a bank I had already set up for this process. And since I had set it up for the process already, it is basically ready to go. And I didn't have to think of any cool theme tying everything together. This bank has like, I think a 7-hour video. Who am I? That one person? But yeah. Also, another thing giving me anxiety, this of everything is the least pushed out. Everything else is like pushed out so that I have like, you know, time to just chill and do nothing. But not this one. I could check YouTube Studio to tell you exactly, but it's also like, nah, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't want to see the dates and realize they're worse than it actually is. And that wouldn't be a big deal, except for the fact that I decided that I'm going to go all out. You are going to get 3-hour videos every week. I'm sorry for anyone who like listens to my videos for comfort audio, and I am not being comforting right now. I'm just talking. I usually don't talk this much, do I? I just settle down into being silent. But I thought the mania was over. I was getting depressed, and then is my hair still? Yeah, my hair is still parted to the side. I was like, man, I'm getting depressed. Why is my hair still parted to the side? Because that's one of the fun things about me. You can tell how manic I am based on how I part my hair. Wow, this goes by fast. I was expecting to look down and be like, oh yeah, you have done basically nothing. But I'm getting close to being halfway done, I think. I don't know why I was so scared. Okay, part of it is one thing that I kind of think. I used to use my doing OTOs to chill. Like, listen to my favorite Fall Out Boy album for the 9,000th time. And go through and do everything. But now, me doing OTOs is a performance. That was not the right place for that sound effect. But yeah, it's like, instead of just being like, okay, cool, time to chill. Time to chill, it's like, put on a show, Blythe. Okay. Oh, I think that the bass pitch is actually, oh, I don't have to do oxygen, I think, because this is oxygen. Now that is a small consonant. Oh, my hand itched. And now I actually am halfway done. Yeah, oh yeah. 15 times 2 is, I'm talking about this right here. 15 times 2 is, in fact, you know what? Let's play it. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. But I thought y'all would probably want to see what I'm seeing. Because it's pretty, right? Okay. I'm going to be honest, and it'll sound silly pants. I made sure to save this specific screen, desktop background, so that when I get a new computer, I can put it on the new computer. But at the same time, there's a part of me, am I recording and can you hear my voice? I am recording and can you hear my voice, yes. There's a part of me that is like, okay, this is probably one of the most May things I'm gonna say all day. I'll make sure that I have access to this specific screen wallpaper when I get a new computer, right? So, like, there's no problem. But there's a silly pants part of me, and I know it's silly pants, who is afraid that I'll miss it, but I'll be too lazy to change the default wallpaper to this wallpaper. Because this has just been my wallpaper for so long. Oh, you know what I'm wondering? If I have, what I'm already in. Okay. I'm wondering if I have any videos that use my OG wallpaper. If I... When? And you might be wondering, like, what is your OG wallpaper? Okay. Life story time? So, my computer, of course, came with a copy of Photoshop Elements. And even when I didn't know how to make, like, art, I was obsessed with just playing with Photoshop Elements. No. Wait, no, yeah, it was Photoshop Elements. I was wondering if it might have been down. Even when it wasn't art, I was obsessed with making art with computers. But yeah, pressing the wrong button and just cementing you need to stitch these together in post really made a load off of my shoulders. And then whoops. But yeah, so what I'm planning on is I'm actually going to stitch every video for this bank into one video, which will make a long video because this has a lot of pitches. Am I gonna check? Yeah. Now that's not that's tight. It's one of those things where I just wish that there was a differentiation between aja and aja. So something about faces. I was like gonna start talking about something and I'm like, no, you got secrets that you shouldn't keep secret because there's no reason to keep it secret. You don't want anyone to know. So I was gonna tell a story and I was like, man, these samples are gonna be a little wonky. she switches between j and ja. Well, aja and aja. She switches between them. So I can't do them 100% right. Can I? I don't know. I can fix them later. It would be really dope though, because I always pronounce ja matene as ja, but you don't have the option to doing that with UTAU because ja and ja are both written the same way, and it's one of those there's really no way in hiragana to distinguish the two. So you have to go out of your way. I'm not going to test all of these. Yeah. I'm not going to test them all. After I finish each one, instead, I'm going to wait until the very end to test them all. Okay, so I hope you are a good person because I'm about to give you a shout out, AC Covers. I think that's your name. Yeah, so AC Covers, super cool. They record AC Covers records their UTAU banks in an actual studio, guys. Actual studio. How dope is that? Well, okay, so they are going to record the mail word list for me, and that is super freaking dope. I am excited. But the thing that really got me hype isn't just, oh, they're gonna do a thing. Yeah. Because, oh, I gotta spend an hour doing a thing. I told them, record as many pitches as you want. I might eat my words because I got 10 hours of otoing to do, not including the stuff I don't get on camera because it's boring. I might get that right. I might get on camera, the boring part. But I asked them, and I do want to say, I think it might be a bad habit. I think they admitted, oh, that's pretty cool, pretty good range for a dude. So I'm not like calling them to invalidate the fact that they probably have he, him pronouns. It's just I literally default to them for almost everyone that I don't really know well. Like, if I know you well, correct pronouns. But if I don't know you well, everyone is they. I do not know your soul. I do not know. So I just default to they. Oh man, this is lame pants. Do you see this mess? This is lame pants. instead of pretty, fancy, nice, negative values. But like the honest truth is that I'm actually not planning on sharing these OTOs with anyone, just because, like, real talk, if you don't know how to tune it, and no shame in not knowing how to, because of the fact it's just a niche thing in a niche hobby. It's a niche inside of a niche. If you don't know how to tune CVVC well, it sounds bad. Like, CV sounds better. And decent VCV sounds better than CV. Poorly tuned CVVC sounds worse than CV. Properly tuned CVVC sounds better than VCV. If I say, oh, this is the best, use this, and people don't come into it already knowing how to tune, like, you're gonna end up with people feeling sad pants because their UTAU was used in a way that was not ideal. And we do not want people to feel sad pants around here, okay? We do not want anyone feeling sad pants. So, like, the fact, I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that, though. Or not. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know where the F is. Yay! Then quickly. There! Okay, so tools. Okay, now this should fix it. And this is Iranko. Am I recording and can you hear my voice? I always ask that. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's really wrong. I was so confused. Wait, I'm even more confused now. I didn't edit any of these. Oh yeah, I didn't finish the thing because I went off about pronouns. I didn't go off about. I went off on my very thing I just picked up in middle school and never let go of. And I think part of it is just because I'm a little stinker sometimes. And something that bugs me so much. I think people hopefully are doing it less, but when you use singular they, people are like, oh, I'm confused. Were there two people? It's like, no. Mark Twain used singular they, okay? Are you insulting Mark Twain? And if you are, Shakespeare used singular they. What now? I don't like Shakespeare. I really freaking don't like Shakespeare. And I'm not the hugest fan of Mark Twain either. Anyway, yeah. AC Covers is going to record the mail list for word list for me. Yay! In a studio! Nonetheless. So I was like excited and I was like, okay. So, I asked, okay, what are some of your favorite American songs? And they sent me, well, they didn't send me, they just said, I looked it up. Carrie Underwood, Before He Cheats. And I listened to it, I'm like, whoa, this is dope, this is cool. But then I was like, wait a second. Yeah, I'm just gonna be mean. I'm gonna say it. Mama's Broken Heart by Miranda Lambert. So much prefer. Because, like, Before He Cheats is just like, I committed property damage. I'm a vandal. But Mama's broken heart, she never commits a crime. The cops get called, but that's just because she's screaming a man's name so loudly that her neighbors are literally concerned. Like, that's not calling them because there's any illegal stuff going on. They're just calling for a welfare check. But yeah, the only time the authorities come up in Mama's broken heart is that she screams his name until the neighbors call the cops. Well, and before he cheats, she digs her keys into his car and takes a Louisville Slugger to something or another. That's illegal. That's illegal. Don't sing about doing illegal things like it's a good thing. You, like, emotionally you're justified, but legally that's still illegal. Right, so I went through, yeah, I wrote a note in the file name to tell me to remember to cut out the scream. My door just opened by itself. Okay, maybe there was a cat helping it open it, but I just looked up and saw my door was open. Well, not like open, just cracked open. But yeah, in addition to getting the project set up for Mama's Broken Heart, I also got a project set up for Out Tonight from Rent. And I like that song. It's a very nice song. But let me tell ya, I don't like Rent. And you might think I'm making a joke like, oh haha, I don't like paying rent. No, I mean, the stage musical turn movie Rent, I never saw the movie. I just watched the live stage performance from on Fox. Let me tell ya, like, the whole thing is, oh, they don't want to pay rent because they just don't wanna. And the main character could get a nice plush job selling out, but he doesn't wanna because he's not a square, I guess, and he doesn't want to sell out and shoot photography for a magazine or something. And what, so just like I'm not even gonna bring in politics. Just, it's a punchable concept that a bunch of people just decide they don't want to pay rent. Like, they're just like, no, we're too special to pay rent. Like, maybe I was missing something because I have very bad hearing. No, I have great hearing. I have annoyingly great hearing. I have an audio processing disorder that means that I have a hard time understanding words. But I had subtitles on, so. But yeah, like, they just decide, not gonna pay rent. And he's like, I'm not gonna get a job to sell out. And it's like, okay, Do you know how many millennials would like give their right kidney to have the opportunity to sell out? Like, I'm pretty sure if you offered every single furry redacted artist a stable job that they were able to do good and excel at, like, they'd happily drop the furry redacted art. Maybe not drop it, have a side hustle. But like millennials, like, and I'm including, like, you know, like people like me, we want jobs. We want to do jobs. We want to have jobs. But we can't because we're disabled. You know? Like, I'm gonna tell you why. I don't know how to phrase it, so I'm gonna say my stay-at-home mom fantasy. I'm never having children. But like, what I mean is, if I had someone footing the bill, so I got to just do what made me happy, what I would do is volunteer at an animal shelter. I'd clean all the cages, I'd play with all the kittens and the puppies, and all that stuff. And whenever something sad happens, that's what vets are for. And of course, it would be a no-kill shelter. But here's the thing. I am allergic to cats and dogs to the point where it gives me seizures. So, my fantasy of cleaning up after animals dashed by my disability. But yeah, no, like, that Rent is like aggressively Gen Z. No, Gen X. Yeah, Rent is aggressively Gen X. And as an adult millennial, you see everyone being all the way they is about not wanting to pay rent. And it's like, shut up. We signed a contract when we were born. Wow, that was fast. It just seems fast because I had to stop the video to edit out when I screamed. I didn't scream, I yelped, but this is already uncomfort audio enough. You don't need to hear random beep. But yeah, you know what Gen X said? I want my MTV. You know what else Gen X said? TV party tonight. Alright. No. Man. I just sound like that. I could try and find a different one. You know that feeling when you want to eat something, but you don't know what? That happens to everyone, doesn't it? But when you're dieting and it happens, it's like, because you really want to eat. And you're like, okay, let's think. What is healthy but you want to eat? And then you go through the list of everything that's healthy. It's like, meh, 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 meh. You know what I would eat if I had it? An apple. I like apples. Oh, you know what else would be really cool? An entire pineapple. Just an entire pineapple. Like, cored and peeled, of course. But yeah, I love an entire pineapple. But we don't have that. I'm really tempted to eat another Pop-Tart. I already ate one today, and I'm supposed to not eat multiple Pop-Tarts in one day. But they're good. Also, did you know that unfrosted Pop-Tarts are vegan? Like, how amazing is that? The latest batch of Pop-Tarts I got, no idea why, but they don't taste like strawberry. They're strawberry unfrosted Pop-Tarts because they only make blueberry and strawberry and unfrosted. They might make cinnamon brown sugar and unfrosted, but yeah. They don't make cherry and unfrosted as far as I know. But they taste like they're cherry. Which is dope because I way prefer cherry to strawberry. But they're strawberry Pop-Tarts and they taste like cherry. Weird, huh? Ah. Yay! Okay. That was C4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This bank is 7 pitches. Oh my goodness. This seems strange. Wow, that is tiny. Alrighty. There, it's wrong. Wait, yeah, it's wrong. Okay, it's time for me to play Wander into the Kitchen and see if anything sounds good. Y'all know how it is when you go in the kitchen and you eat a meal, but your meal is a drink, and you want to choose something, and you think, you know what, if I knew that what I wanted was to choose something, I wouldn't have drank a meal. Huel is amazing. It is the only reason. No, it's not the only reason. But yeah. Huel helps me get enough protein and fiber. And without protein and fiber, I would have a much more difficult time managing my weight. So thank you, Huel. For am I recording? Can you hear me? Yes. I am feeling tired. And either the food hits my stomach and I feel wonderful, or the food hits my stomach and I'll get dizzy. It's one or the other. Ugh. Keep randomly pressing the wrong button. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. It was literally nothing. Oh, or it was my hair. Oh, ooh, sorry. Was it literally nothing? I don't have a flashlight on me because it's, yeah. Yay! That's weird. That's weird. That is strange. That is strange. Maybe I'll need to fix that later? Huh. Hi. I need to take a break eventually because 7 pitches in one sitting? Oh my goodness, that's 7 hours. Or there's some amount of time between 3 and 7 hours. 3 hours is not a big deal, yeah, whatever. But 7 hours? And because of the fact that I save as MKV. I save to MKV so that if my computer explodes, the file won't be corrupted. There'd be much worse things to worry about if the computer exploded. But if my computer suddenly exited out of OBS, the file wouldn't be corrupted. So I save as MKV, so I can't, because I don't know how long I've been doing this. could technically do some math. But this will be the third one? Third page? Now you do it right. And now you do it wrong. This one looks like it might be right. And this one isn't. Am I recording and can you hear me? Yes. I don't know. Yay! Options. Okay, if I get halfway through this one. Oh, sorry, Iranko. If I get halfway through this one and decide I take break, then I'll be halfway done. I mean, being halfway done really sounds like a justification for taking a break. But then there's a part of me that's like, well, if you're almost halfway done, why not just finish it? Because that's like 5 ever, and am I recording anything? You see me? Can you hear me? Because that's like 5 ever and a half. And right now I'm thinking, you know what? It kind of, makes sense if we, I'm gonna trust that one. I mean, it kind of makes sense to split this into 2 separate videos. Oh wow, that's so... I'm just gonna trust you on this one. When the literal... I can't hear it. I can barely see it. Oh my goodness. This... wow. Hmm. Oh, do I already have? I need to. There's another song I really need to do. Cough Syrup by Young the Giant? I think that's what the name of the band was. Oh, wow. Okay. Man. I'm guessing that's right. I'm guessing that's right. I can't see, nor can I hear. So I'm just like, okay. Okay, I think we're gonna have some really big issues with consistency with this pitch. I gotta refill my vape. I'm so close to being done. Yay. Oh, dang it. She got all of those. She got this mistake. I'm paranoid right now. Don't ask me why, but I am so convinced. I checked behind the monitor because I'm so convinced that a lizard is just going to flop over onto my monitor. There shouldn't be any lizards in here. I'm paranoid. Meh. I heard a noise. It's probably in my head or in the next room, but I heard a noise. Ah. I can't hear it. So I'm guessing that's right. Same here. I'm guessing that's right. I'll fix it later, but there might be a chance I don't even, because E3 is really, really freaking low. I don't know how it'll have it in the prefix map. That's probably it. But E3 is really low, so I might get away with stuff not being right. Yeah. Just because I don't think I'd use any USTs with this bank that go down to E3. Alrighty. Yay! Yeah. And then that was E3. E4. Select folder, load, open. And of course, options, notation of right blank. and then E4. Hopefully I'll be able to see what's happening. Alright, I need to refill my vape. Alrighty guys, I don't need to sign off because I don't need to. I'm still weirded out by not saying my intro. So, I'm Lucy, and I got some splaining to do. Yeah. I don't need to explain why we're here. Even though it was yesterday when I did this, the first half of this, to you, it was a few seconds ago. Yep, so I was like, bleh, I don't want to do this. But then, Kaisuke hit me up and was like, what's wrong with the CVVC OTOs? And I was like, do you want me to do them? And he's like, yeah. So, but before I can do that, I need to finish up this business. And it's funny because I could just take a break from this, you know, split this into 2 videos instead of one massive one, but it's like, how are you going to test the waters of massive videos? Am I recording and can you hear me? Yes. How are you going to test the waters of massive videos if you don't post a massive video? Don't know, because this is hard to read. Plosives are great. They're usually always easy to read. Yep. Okay, if someone made it this far, please, like, scroll down to the comments right quick and tell me something. I feel like I've lost all right to call myself a weeaboo, okay? I realize that. But let me know. Does anyone in this fandom, other than me, watch 90 Day Fiancé? Like, I mean, if you're watching this, you are a real one. You know what I mean? Like, you are in this fandom. You find enjoyment in watching people do otophiles. So, you are very representative of this fandom, okay? So if any of y'all watch 90 Day Fiancé, like, I will feel so much better about being a very bad weeaboo. And like I said, I'm not a weeaboo. Ask me the last anime I watched. I haven't. Like, it's been so long since I've watched anime. I can't remember the last one I watched. If I think really hard on it, SpongeBob SquarePants. It's American, but it's animated. No kidding. Yeah, I'm trying really hard to remember because I watched SpongeBob when the new episodes come on, just for the funsies. Oh, I do watch animation. I watch Animation Domination on Fox. And that just means Simpsons, Family Guy, The Great North, Housebroken. I don't watch Bob's Burgers. Like, that's real huge and everyone loved it, but showing my age. It premiered when I was in, oh wow, that show is old. I was like a kid when it premiered. But the art style was just so freaking unbearable to me. Like, it did not look nice, it did not look good, I did not want to watch it. So, I never got into Bob's Burgers. But all of the other animated shows on Fox, I do watch. Oh, and when there's no recording conflicts, on TBS, new episodes of American Dad. But that doesn't answer the weeaboo thing. Like, but also, I feel like I'm not interneting correctly for my station in life, perchance, perhaps. I refuse to watch Pixar movies. And it's just because I did give Pixar one last chance, because it was Finding Dory, guys. But a lot of people who like Pixar movies seem to agree Finding Dory was not the best. But yeah, the last Pixar movie I watched was in fact Finding Dory. The last kids movie I watched, period, and it was in theaters, was Detective Pikachu. Which, okay, I'm sure the movie was nice and really cool, but I remember basically none of it. Okay, so like, there's a scene. If you watched it, you probably know what I'm talking about. Like, there's this big battle in an arena with, I think Pikachu's going against the Charizard or something. And I was watching it, and my like, it's hard to explain, but you know that effect where, like, you know what? I need to explain this. This is literally not, I should have checked if that was going to be okay. Okay. So, like, here is a person, and, like, here's how it normally looks, you know? But how it looked to me was, oh my goodness, like he's walking, and every time he walks, you see the previous frame, you know? How cool. You can still do pixel art in MS Paint. I had no idea. I thought they messed that up with all the brushes and stuff. Yeah. So, it had that effect. I saw it with that effect, and I was like really confused. Like, this seems like a really weird animation error. Why would they include this messed up render? Or is this like an effect that they wanted? I was having a seizure. So that one scene, it was really dark and but had the flashes of light and stuff, and that messed me up, and I was just in and out of seizures for the rest of the movie. Like, I vaguely remember the idea of what happened. But yeah, the last time I went to the movie theater, and this was pre-COVID, of course. The last time I went to the movie theater, I couldn't really enjoy the movie because I was just having like seizures. And it bugs me so much because I loved going to the theater as a kid. I probably was having a bunch of seizures back then and didn't understand movies. But yeah, I loved going to the movie theater. Another thing to complain about, this doesn't have to do with my seizures, just I want to complain about it. Food, being a foodie and being adventurous was like my personality, you know? I had 2 personality traits. Did I set that back up right? Yeah. I had 2 personality traits. Being poor and going to restaurants. That was it. Like, I say it too often probably, but I'm vegan. But you can figure out how to eat vegan at most, I'm not religious about cross-contamination. Like, I don't think I'll get food poisoning if my food touches food I'm allergic to. Like, I am very allergic to stuff like, to the things I'm allergic to, like really freaking allergic. But I think I can handle cross-contamination. So, given that, like, it's not an I'm vegan thing that makes me be like, oh. It's just the fact that freaking pandemic, I think we've all kind of come to understand that it's not going away. And I just don't feel safe eating in restaurants anymore. Like, I can get takeout from restaurants, no problem. Well, like, not yet. Someone has to take me to get the takeout or bring the takeout home because I can't drive and there's no one in delivery range. But yeah, but it's just sitting down in a restaurant and eating a whole meal is just something that I don't think I'm gonna be comfortable with doing Like, if the pandemic was over by now, I think I would have warmed up to it, but the fact that it's still going, and I think it's going to keep going, and it's just going to be like this is life now. You get used to it, kind of thing. I don't know, I can't hear it. Yeah, so I miss restaurants. Oh man, let me tell you though. Okay, there was this restaurant, and they always were playing the nicest piano music, and it was before Pandora and Spotify really took off. So it had to have been an actual album. And I am kicking myself to this day that I never asked what the album was so I could purchase it for myself, because it really, like, my memory's bad. It's bad. But what I remember it sounding like was like piano covers of Studio Ghibli songs. I might actually look that up and see if that's a real thing. But I just might be remembering wrong because my memory is bad and I hallucinated. Still can't hear it. And I hallucinated a lot of stuff. But it... Oh, here's a weeaboo thing. Kikujiro no Natsu. I think that's it. Kikojiru? Kikujiru. But anyway, like, it's a silly pants, fun romp kind of movie. There's no plot. Life just happens and you feel comfy about it. But Hayao Miyazaki wrote the score, and I think there's this one guitar cover that mashes up Summer from Kikujiro no Natsu, I might be saying that wrong, and Summer from Spirited Away. Like, that one cover is like life, you know? Is this? I don't know, because I can't hear. You know, I could turn up the volume, but I have a feeling that wouldn't help as much as I think it would. So this is just a thing of like, if it's broken, I can fix it without a big deal. Ooh, I just got stomach. Like, you know when your stomach just decides to stomach, so you get punched in the stomach by your stomach? Yeah. But yeah, like, I think I might be able to find the album just by looking for compilations with piano covers of Hayao Miyazaki songs. Let me tell you, like, if you watch my videos religiously, I love you. Thank you. But you'd also know that the song, okay, so I don't know if their name is She or She because it's S.H.E, and they're a Chinese band that if you tell a millennial, oh, you know the song Superstar by She? I love it so much. They will be like mad that you're bringing that up because that's the music their uncles listen to. Okay, it was this China buffet, and something about it. When we went there, their meat, I had a really bad intolerance to it. So their meat is actually the reason that I support people mislabeling intolerances as allergies. Because I'd be eating something and then just suddenly I'd just start like hacking, just like coughing, trying to get it to not be hurting me. And I'd like end up in the bathroom like trying my hardest to like throw up, but I couldn't. Just foam came from my mouth like a fountain. But in addition to helping me find out I need to avoid certain foods, I had obtained she's most popular album, which had Superstar on it. They played, that China Buffet played that album on loop. Like, not even kidding, because I couldn't name the order of the songs or even the name of the songs, but it was so nostalgic because I listened to that on repeat while I was doing OTOs in high school. Like, just on repeat. So, hearing, like, I knew the order of the songs, and a song would end while I was eating, and I'd be waiting for the next one, and it was the next song because it was the same album. I was like, yay! I missed. So, before the pandemic, there was a natural disaster, and it destroyed a big part of the nearest city. And our China buffet was destroyed, and the building, and it was in a strip mall, and I don't think they've even done anything with the place because it was just so destroyed by the natural disaster. So like, I miss it. You know, even if I am completely vegan and they'd have literally nothing there for me, like, just going there with the family, eating some rice because it's safe. Like, even if all I can do is load up on rice, just the fact that I can't go back because it got physically destroyed before the pandemic would financially destroy it. It's like, probably not coming back. Just sad pants. I love China buffets. Speaking of things I miss that I can't have, eggs. I miss eggs. Especially, you know what I really like? Roe. Do you know what R-O-E roe is? It's fish eggs. Um, especially, oh man, I just love eggs. But the reason I don't eat eggs isn't ethical. My grandmother has hens that lay eggs. And I think she treats them really well. Like, I don't think they're suffering. I think they have good lives. And, like, literally, they eat their own eggs, you know. Like, once they get a taste for them, they will just eat all their eggs because eggs are tasty. So, like, I don't feel like they're suffering, like, if they have their eggs taken away. And even if they are, you can actually replace their actual eggs with fake eggs so that they don't. Chickens are dumb, okay? They don't realize that you took away their eggs because they just have something to sit on and that makes them feel good. So, like, from an ethical standpoint, like, I personally have a way to eat eggs in which I believe it is ethical. But if you don't physically see that the chickens look happy, like, buying eggs from the grocery store technically might not even be vegetarian because of the fact that if, you know, but yeah, if so, it's not an ethical thing. I have an ethical way to eat eggs because I know someone with a farm who has chickens who lay eggs and they don't miss them. So there's no suffering there. I'm allergic. I am freaking allergic to one of my favorite foods on earth. Yeah, I just called eggs my favorite food on earth because think about it. Okay, what's the perfect snack on a hot day? A cold boiled egg. What's the best dish that's on Easter that isn't dessert? It's a, and if you don't count rolls, bread is always amazing. Deviled eggs. You know what is like the best breakfast? Omelet. Man, I wish I was an ethical vegan and not a dietary vegan. Like, don't get me wrong, meat gross. I don't like death. Does anybody? I don't. So I don't want to eat dead things. Alright, yay! I don't even know how long that took. E4. Oh yay! Just 2 more pitches. And we'll be done. And I can go through and just test everything. Hoof, 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 hoof. Yeah, did any of y'all watch 90 Day Fiancé? I love that show. Oh, dang it. Yay! That was a quick fix. I'm not fixing those to be the correct because I never use those. I always use something else. Okay. So this wasn't fair to Sushi. Okay. I will say this. Right after I decided to become vegan, I had some caveats. And my caveats were if my stepdad cooked meat, I'd eat it. Because what we thought was happening was just that dry things would clog up my throat. Like, we didn't know what's happening, and there really aren't many things to Google to figure it out, I don't think. But, so we thought, okay, well, meat is dry and meat clogs up your throat, but I should have probably realized that wasn't it. Because, that would imply choking, and I don't choke, I'm just a fountain of foam. But yeah, like, if he cooked meat, I'd eat it. And I would continue to drink non-dairy creamer, which still comes from cows, y'all. Don't call it that, please. It makes no sense because it still comes from cows. And I was going to give sushi another chance. So it was, my mom and I went and we voted. I think it was, yeah, we voted for Biden. If you didn't think I voted for Biden, I don't know what to tell you. So we voted for Biden, then we went to Kroger, and we got some sushi. And so it was Kroger sushi. So it wasn't the best of the best, but still. So we got Kroger sushi, which I used to love, like, because it's sushi. You know, I love that stuff. But I put some fish in my mouth, and I started chewing it, and I almost threw up. And that's when I decided, no sushi. The reason I stopped drinking the non-dairy creamer was because I realized that I was intolerant to it, and it was making me physically sick. And the reason I stopped eating the meat that my stepdad cooked was because, one, he stopped cooking it. He got a grill, like a charcoal grill, as a gift, so he was using it, but then the novelty wore off, and it's kind of like a lot of effort. So he stopped that, but also, even when my mom took all the effort to marinate it in the most thorough way possible to try and make sure it was moist and wouldn't choke me, the foam fountain still happened. Yeah, so all three things that I was like, well, maybe I can be non-observant about a few things. Yeah, they're just all like, no, you can't. You must be vegan. Okay. Nah. Like, I'm sorry, but it makes me a little sad, pants, that going vegan really changed my life for the better. Why didn't I do it sooner? Oh, it just hit me. Okay, so I was reading a thread, and someone made the bold claim that Western food is bland and flavorless, and someone was like really butthurt about anyone saying that. Like, and they literally launched into how their father or something was a French chef, and he used rosemary, thyme, sage, and all these different things. And I'm thinking like, okay. But it just hit me like, why saying Western food is so bland? Spain is Western, you know? I'm sure they were an American. Whoever said, Western food is so bland, lived in the Americas. And let me fix that phrase for you. Wasp food is bland and flavorless. You know? Like, who is going to disagree that white Anglo-Saxon Protestants don't know how to use spice? Like, saying Western food is so bland, it's like, Spain, you know? And also, and I don't know how you're supposed to, like, I understand what the implication of Western is, but if you're saying Western equals white people, how much farther west can you get than Latin America? Like, yeah, someone in the comments, if Latin America isn't considered Western, what is it? It's literally the Americas. We're very far west. And like, if you say that, yeah, like, the Americas have some very, very spicy foods that are very, very flavorful. Like, I'm not being sarcastic. Because I understand what the implication of Western is. Western European, and by extension, wasps. Wait a second. Italy. I mean, Italian food isn't really spicy per se. Or is it? Like, the commercial was, that's a spicy meatball. Or something like that. I mean, yeah. Italy is Western. But I will completely back up and co-sign that wasps, and I am a wasp, I am a wasp, so I'm allowed to say it, wasps would not know how to correctly use spice if it punched them in the face with a cookbook. Because, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of wasps who are all about the spice, and they make their food hecka spicy. But, still can't hear it. But, like, if a wasp wants to make something spicy, they just make it hecka spicy. Like, they don't adjust the flavors to accommodate for the heat. They just make it spicy. And that is not really pleasant, because when you're eating like food from cultures that have very spicy stuff, generally like the spice is a side effect of the flavors, you know, not spice is the actual intent. And that's a generalization. I'm sure that many wasps are very good at cooking food that is properly spiced. Generalization. So, if you learned anything today, I hope that the one thing you learned is that when you want to make fun of white Americans for being bad at doing things, don't say Westerners or even Americans or whatever. Call out who you mean to call out and who you're talking about. Wasps. You know? Cool. Oh, yeah, I just realized how I can fix this if I care enough. OTO the um j j samples so that the overlap is negative, and then just alias dot VC as j j, because then the plosive would be correct, but that really requires me falling in love with this bank to make all those adjustments. If I love this bank, and I'm doing that because I know how to fix it. There is a solution. But it also just depends on a lot of stuff. I'm really concerned about this bank not turning out the best because of the fact that I'm going in blind, and because the samples are so quiet, UTAU is going to add a lot of noise. A lot of noise. So that's concerning. Man, an hour long. I need a break. I need a break right quick. You might notice that I skipped ahead of you. Yeah. I just started talking about stuff I probably shouldn't have been talking about. Nothing inappropriate, just maybe a little insensitive. It was about my weight. And I was like, that might be a little insensitive. So I scrapped that 5 minutes of recording. I actually have no idea how long this video is going to be. No idea. I didn't even think about how long this is going to take to render. Oh my goodness. So when I was rendering a video at 128 1280p, it took longer to render than it was long. Yay. Okay. Just one more pitch. I'll actually set that up correctly next time. Alright, just one more, and then we're done. Well, I'm technically not done. I'm going to go through and do stuff. Dang it. Keep forgetting. cannot figure this out. Okay, that's it. I think. I can't hear. Oh, this is the last pitch. It is. I was like, oh, great. How many more? And I was like, no, this is the last one. Yay! Why is it so quiet? Why is it so quiet? This is going to be a mess, I'm afraid. No, no, no. I want you to be perfect, Iranko. Be perfect, Iranko. Yay. Oh, yay. Halfway done. Halfway done. Halfway done. Oh my goodness. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Getting close to the. I'm just quiet because I'm thinking about how excited I am to hear her sing. No. I did tell you I do know how to fix this. But it's still, I don't want to fix it. I want to just be the way. No. Oh, I'm so annoyed I forgot. Okay. I'm so excited, I'm dizzy. You know that feel. Okay. Getting real close. Real close. So close. Okay. Okay, just a few more. Yay, 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 yay. She didn't have a prefix map. I went through and set up everything. And it turns out she didn't have a prefix map, so I had to go through and just kind of guess. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I have them all there. Her lowest pitch is, in fact, G's to, no, it's E. Wow. Maybe. Oh, okay. Let's listen to what she sounds like with the prefix map I just made. No, now. Okay. And this is in the lower.
涙がこぼれないように泣きながら歩く一人ぼっちの夜涙がこぼれないように泣きながら歩く一人ぼっちの夜
I was just explaining what I was gonna do, and then I realized I still had myself muted.
涙がこぼれないように泣きながら歩く一人ぼっちの夜
Okay. That transition is just way too sudden. You're gonna be hearing a lot of this song, because I need to figure this out.
涙がこぼれないように泣きながら歩く一人ぼっちの夜
Yeah. Let's. Okay. Whoa, I think my computer, it does, like, stop going so fast. She not have vet? She should have vet. She's missing, no, that shouldn't be right. I swear she had vet. Wow. Okay, well, I do know how to get around that. Let's just, there's going to be problems here, but let's listen to her lower range in another context. Ah.
どの上でこうすばれそる見えながろのどの上でこうすばれそる見えながろのどの上でこうすばれそる見えながろの
Okay, yeah, her lower register, dope. It is Gucci. Now let's try to see how her higher register sounds. Her highest pitch is C5. Let's move this down a little. It's gonna be off key, but do you know me by now? I stress test the voices, not make music.
涙がこぼれないように泣きながら歩く一人ぼっちの夜涙がこぼれないように泣きながら歩く一人ぼっちの夜
I set that one up properly. I set it up perfectly. It is amazing. Let's go. I did a whole thing. I did all the whole things, you know? But, yeah, I did all the whole things. I'm not gonna. Maybe I should. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna test every test that I can test. Okay. And wait, I can turn the screen back on. Yeah. Okay. Then I think my phone's ringing. And then alright. And we're done with this for now, but alrighty. Okay. P2P3. Let's go.
ゆらゆらと怪しく影のかんざし抜いてみ誰かみ
I love her. She is perfect. I love this. I love her. She is perfect. I was worried. I should not have been worried. Listen to her.
ゆらゆらと怪しく影の 間差し抜いてみ誰かに
What? Okay. Now, this one. Okay.
些細な言い合いもなくてララライララライ同じ時間を
Yeah, that one. That was the fault of the USD, not her.
Kuna yuki舞う季節はいつもすんれ違い
Man.
こな雪舞う季節はいつもすんれ違い
She's perfect. And I love her. If you stuck around this long, I love you too. Alrighty, like, comment, subscribe, and tell all your friends to watch. Bye!